welcome. My name is Elisângela. Welcome to Elisângela Yoga. And today I'm here to share with you a breath and movement yoga flow. So for this practice, feel free to grab a yoga block. And then you have the support of the block if you need it. And we will start on a nice comfortable seated position. So let's find a comfortable seat. Begin to ground yourself. Begin to adjust your legs on a position that feels comfortable for you. And we are begin practicing some breathing exercise. This way we begin to get in tune with your body, with your breath, and we'll be ready for the flow. So find a comfortable seat, roll your shoulders down away from the ears, sit nice and tall with the crown of the head reaching up to the ceiling. And let's take a few energizing breaths. Inhaling deeply through the nose and exhale out of your nose. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale out of your nose. A few more breaths like that. Really tune in with your body right now. Tune in with your breath. Letting go any tension in your body. Soften your body, your shoulders, your neck. Now let's take a deep cleansing breath through the nose. And let it go with a sigh out of your mouth. Inhale a deep breath through the nose. And let it go out of your mouth. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Continue growing taller from the sit bones. Shoulders down in your back. From here we are sync 3 on. So we breathe in through the nose, inhaling. And let it go out of your mouth with your own sound. More like that, breathing in deeply. Sing the Om mantra. Om. One more time, breathing in deeply. Now we begin to rub the hands toward each other. And then cover the eyes and forehead. Take a moment here. Acknowledge the warm sensation coming from your hands. Relax your face, relax your mind, and relax your whole body. Namaste everyone. Welcome to this yoga practice. Let's begin with just some side bend to energize our back or spine. Bring your right hand to the right side of your mat, sweep the left arm up and over, grounding to your right hand and lengthen through the left side. Maintain your chest open, collarbone wide. Maybe lifting the gaze if that feels available for you. Take a deep breath in, back to center. Exhale, moving over to the opposite side. Left hand grounding to the floor, right arm reaching up and over. Inhale, make your way back to center. Bring your arms open, shoulder level. And then exhale, begin to twist to the right. Dropping the left hand over your right thigh, right knee. Right hand can come behind you. Inhaling, bring back to center. Exhaling, twisting over your opposite side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left hand catch the right knee. Right arm reaching up and over, and lean gentle over your left side. Bring awareness to the sit bones, feeling the sit bones grounding to the earth. Spine elongating forwards. Inhaling back to center. Exhaling, right hand catch the left knee, left arm reaching up and over, and we lean towards the right side. Stay connected with your breath. Inhaling back to center. Exhale, sit nice and tall. Now from here, we are doing a few cats and cow stretch on a sitting posture. So we begin to round the spine, drawing your shoulders forward, tucking the tailbone under, tucking the belly button towards the spine. And then we open the chest and lift the gaze. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, open the chest and look up. Twice more like that on your own pace. Inhale, look up. Exhale, navel towards your spine. Inhale, return back to center and then roll your shoulders up and back. Give yourself some shoulder stretch here. Releasing the upper body, your neck. Breathing in, breathing out. Bring your forearms together in front of you and then begin to open your forearms to the side, expanding to the chest. Exhale, round your back. Inhaling, open and stretch. Exhale, round your spine. Continue a few more. Breathe in to expand. Breathe out to contract. One more. Exhale. Now we release and we transition slowly to find tabletop pose, hands and knees. So coming to your hands and knees, all fours position. Very slowly, with slowly transition. And now from here, we are stretching the right leg back behind us as high as we can, and then bring the right knee to the chest 3 times. Exhale when you round. Inhale, pressing your right leg back. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen your body, lengthen your spine. Last time here. And then inhale, lengthen your right leg back behind you. Your left arm can stretch forward if that feels available. Continue lifting through the low belly. Back leg straight and long. Hold. And we release, coming to all fours position. Now we change side. Left leg stretch powerful behind you. And then we bring the left knee into the chest. Round your spine. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, rounding your back. One more time like that, moving with your breath. And then we extend the left leg powerful behind us. Right arm stretch forward. Hold here. So plugging that navel in, keep your back straight. Hold one more breath. And we release slowly down, all fours position. From all fours, open your hands wide apart. Spread it through your fingers. Tuck your toes under, spread your toes behind you. And now shift your hips back towards your heels. Lift your knees, find downward facing dog. In down dog, we hold the position for 3 breaths. Pressing gently your upper body down towards your legs. Find a nice extension in the back of the legs. Also feel free to bend your knees a lot here if you need it. Another option to bend your knees, pedal out your feet to find a nice stretch into the back of your legs. Hold for a few more breaths. Now from here, we lift the right leg up, step the right foot in between your hands. Drop the left foot down so the sole of the left foot come all the way down in contact with the floor for warrior 1. Virabhadrasana 1, long breath here. Hold for 1, 2, 3. Lower your hands down. Step your right leg back into plank. Lengthen through the spine. Squeeze your legs towards each other. Engage your core. Exhale. Cobra pose. You can drop your knees, chest and hips down. Finding your cobra pose. Point your toes behind you. Lift your chest. Opening through the spine here for 1, 2, 3. Exhale, pressing back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg behind you. Exhale, step through in between your hands. Drop the sole of the right foot in the floor. and lift your arms up. Find warrior one. That deep, slowly breath here for 1, 2, 3. Lower your hands to frame your left foot, pivot into your right toes, and then step your left leg back. Plank pose. Hold. And now you can drop the knees to modify, or maybe descend your body slowly to the floor. Find cobra pose. Inhale here. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Now let's take 2 more breaths in down dog. Pedal out your feet if you need it. Take that long breath in. Exhale, a long breath out. And continue. Slowly long breaths in. Exhale, breath out. Now we step slowly to the top of the mat. From downward facing dog, we can walk slowly 1 step at a time, or we can do a big step forward and fold at the top of the mat. Flat back inhale, we are lengthened through the spine. Hands can come to your thighs, shin, or in front of your feet. And then fold forward, exhale, relax your head and neck. Chair pose, so now we bend the knees, sink those sit bones back as far back as we can, and raise the arms up. Find chair pose. And we breathe, pulling that belly in, plugging the navel towards your spine and hold. Now we come into a drinking bird pose. So we lift the heels and swing the arms back. Exhale, drop your heels down, stay nice and tall, mountain pose. And twice more. Inhale, sink the hips back. Lift your heels and swing your arms back. Exhale, drop your heels and lift your arms up. Last time. Now we shift the hips back, chair pose. Lift the heels. Swing the arms back. And then bring your hands in front of your heart. Take a moment, squeeze those inner legs together. And then begin to descend your hips slowly towards the heels. Find your toe squat. We challenge ourselves here into a balanced pose. Find that sense of steadiness, stability through the ball of your feet and toes. Growing taller from there up to the crown of the head. Now we stand slowly. Release your arms down. Lift yourself up. Mountain pose. Exhaling, palms together in front of your heart. Let's pause for a moment at the top of the mat. And we take this time to acknowledge our entire body and acknowledging how we feel stand like that in mountain pose. We feel the feet grounding to the earth. We energize the body from the bottom of the feet upwards. The crown of the head is straight up to the ceiling. And you find that sense of lifting out of the low belly. Engage gently into your thighs, core, shoulders stay soft. And breathe. Take a deep breath in, lift the arms up. And with a long breath out, fold forward. Flat back, inhale, lengthen your spine. Forward fold, exhale, breathing out. Ground into your palms, step back into plank. Always modify your plank with your knees down if you need it. Now we descend slowly to find Chaturanga Dandasana. And then upward facing dog, flipping to the top of the feet, pointing the toes behind you. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg powerful behind you. Exhale, step it through between your hands, dropping the sole of the left foot down. Warrior one. Virabhadrasana 1. Now interlock your fingers and press your hands up to the ceiling. Very gentle, lean over your right side. Return back to center. Open your arms shoulder level, shifting the torso to the left side of the mat. Warrior 2. Always bring the alignment of your right knee over the ankle as much as possible. Left leg is powerful, straight behind you. Both your shoulders and your hips stay in the same line. And we find that sense of groundedness and stability. Let's breathe here for 1, 2, 3. Flip your right hand facing up, inhale. Exhale, sweep your right arm up and back. Stretch through the right side of the torso. Breathe here for 1, 2, 3. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, both hands frame your right foot. Pivot into your left foot, and then we step the right leg back. Plank position. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. Lower yourself slowly down. Upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, step your left foot in between your hands. Pivot into your right foot. Lift yourself up. Warrior 1. Now we find that deep groundedness into the front foot. Left inner thigh stretch parallel with the floor on your own capability. And then we interlock the fingers, flipping the palm facing up. Take a deep breath in here. Inhale. Exhale, side bend to the left. Breathe. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, warrior 2. So continue to sink those hips down. This way you have a deep stretching through the inner groin, inner thighs, inner legs, and hamstring on the front leg. Now flip your left hand. Inhale. Exhale, reverse peaceful warrior. Hold here for 1, for 2, 3. Inhale, back into warrior 2. Exhale, plank position. Step your left foot back. Holding plank for 1, 2, 3. So now we come into a side plank variation here. We roll into the outer blade of your left foot. Feel free to drop your left knee down to modify. Squeeze those legs towards each other. Your core stay plugged in. Hold for 1, 2, 3. Come back into plank. Roll into the outer blade of your right foot. And pressing up. Always feel free to modify with your right knee down. And stay with your breath. Hold here. 1, 2, 3. Plank position. Lower into your knees, chest and shin to modify. And then cobra pose. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling, tuck your toes, lift your knees, downward facing dog. Now we take a break in child's pose. Lower your knees down, shift your hips back. Find extended child's pose. You continue acknowledging your breath for a few more breaths. Always in your child's pose, we have the sense of release and relaxation, but also begin to acknowledging how your body is grounding to this pose. So the hands and arms resting firm down, the shins and top of the feet. Your forehead is grounded, your hips sinking down towards your heels. And you have a sense of support and relaxation here for a moment. And then very slowly from here, let's come into all fours, hands and knees. And then we tuck the toes under, lift the knees, press back into downward facing dog. Deep inhalation, inhale. Deep exhalation, exhale. So now we lift the right leg up and then step the right leg in between your hands. Drop the sole of the left foot down, warrior 1. Let's hold here for 1, 2, 3. Now we bring the hands behind of our backs, interlock our fingers, and then try to extend the arms and your mount. Always listen to your shoulder, listen to your body. From here we move our torso forward as far as we can. Maybe we stay halfway. Maybe you come a little bit further towards the top of the right thigh. Maybe we go a little further towards the floor. Find your humble warrior. Lifting the right arm, the both arms up. So now we stay with your breaths for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift back up. Release the hands. Pivot into your left toes and come into the ball of your left foot. Drop your left hand down. Find revolve low crescent lunge. Breathe here for 1, 2. Both legs energized. Your heart, your chest stay open to the right. 3. So now we lower the right hand down. Step back into plank. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhaling, press your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Breathing in here. Exhale, breathe out. Inhaling, lift your left leg high. Exhaling, step your left foot through in between your hands. Grounding to the sole of your right foot. Warrior 1 on your left side. So think about squeeze the muscles towards the bone. This way we strengthen the muscles and simultaneously we strengthen the joints and bones. So we stay with your breath here. Sweep your arms back and interlock your fingers. Stretching both arms behind you, expanding to the chest. Now we hinge at the hips forward any amount. Maybe come towards your left thigh. Maybe come to the inside of your left foot. Bring yourself down as far as feels available. Breathe for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, come back. Releasing your hands. Breathing in, sweep both arms up. Pivoting to your right toe, so we come into the ball of your right foot. Lower your right hand inside of your left foot. Here's when the block can come handy if you wish. You can place the block under your right hand to elevate your upper body. And then sweep the left arm up. Find your revolve, low crescent lunge. Hold for 1, 2, 3. Lower your hands down, step your left leg back. Find cobra pose. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhale, shift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Let's hold for a few breaths. Lower your knees down. This time we are coming to a Malasana Yoga squat. For this pose you can use a yoga block. That is complete optional to you. Let's transition back into downward facing dog. Bring your feet wide apart. Maybe mat width distance. Shift your toes out, your heels in. And then walk your hands back. If you'd like to use the yoga block, place the block in between your heels. And then begin to sink your hips down. Find your Malasana, yogic squat. Let's hold here. Okay? Shifting your chest, your pelvis gentle forward. Engage into your low body, your core, your low back. Hold for a few moments. Acknowledging your breathing and acknowledging how you feel in this posture. Now we lower the left hand to the floor, right arm reaching up. Open the chest, lean gentle towards your left thigh to help to open your left hip. Breathe here. Now return back to center and change side, your right hand to the floor, left arm reaching up to the ceiling. Let's find a nice opening through our backs, our hips, our entire spine. Hold for one more breath. And come back slowly. Hands back into your heart center. Release the block underneath of your sit bones. Heel toes your feet more towards each other, or maybe your toes parallel at the top of the mat, and then fold forward. So bring your feet hip wide distance apart. Hold your big toes with two piece finger, index and middle fingers. Lengthen your spine, inhale. Exhale to fold forward. So allow your torso to come close towards your thighs. Feel free to bend your knees a lot if you need it. Acknowledge your breathing here. Softening to your upper body, maybe slide those shoulders away from the ears. Allowing your neck stay long, your spine. Breathe here for 1, for 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bend your knees, come up slowly, inhale. Exhale, hands together in front of your heart. Just check here my camera really quickly. And then we stand tall at the top of the mat. Keeping our feet parallel. Sometimes, for some people, it's better to keep the feet hip width distance, or maybe big toes touching, heels a little bit apart. Hands over the hips, relax your shoulders down. Growing taller from the sole of the feet, and also lifting out of your low belly. Keep your chest and shoulders relaxed. Now, lift your right foot, right leg in front of you. Keep your right knee bent for now and lift your arms up. Let's find here one leg mountain pose. Breathing in, breathing out. Now we bring the left hand to on top of your right knee or outside of your right knee and sweep your right arm back. If it feels okay for you, you would like to challenge yourself a little bit more, try to extend your right leg in front of you. Breathe for 1, 2, 3. Bend your right knee, hands back to your heart center, to your hips. Cross your right ankle on top of your left leg. And begin to sink those hips back and down like you have a chair behind you. Breathe for 1, 2, 3. Come back to center, release your right foot down. Let's take a cleansing breath, breathing in deeply, and let it go completely. You can breathe in through the nose, and let it go out of your mouth. Release and relax your body. Whenever you end from there, grounding to the sole of your feet, bring your attention to your feet, and begin to float your left knee in front of you, any amount. You don't need to come all the way up. You can stay with your toes on the mat for support until you find your stability. Let's hold here. And whenever you find your balance, bring your right hand to catch your left knee and sweep that left arm back, finding your twist. Hold. Always feel free to play with this balance posture. Try to extend your left leg. So sometimes one side we find more easier to the other side. Stay with your breath. Find your focal point. And then bend the knee. Return back to center. Cross your left ankle over your right leg and sink those hips back. Find one leg chair pose for your balance. Find a sense of focus and stability there. Breathe for 1, 2, 3. Lift yourself up, inhale. Exhale, lower your left foot down. So we energize our body again with a long and deep breath in. And with a long and slowly breath out. And here we are trying tree pose. Growing tall again from the sole of the feet. You find a sense of stability. Find a palm straight in front of you this way. You stay focused, you stay connected with our breath. And we begin to move again. Bend your right knee. And then open your right knee to the side. So externally rotate your right hip. And then slide your left foot towards your ankle. You can keep your toes on the mat for a sense of stability, but try to get out of your comfort zone. If you feel that it's okay to be there, you are comfortable, see if you can move a little bit more upwards. Maybe a few inches away from the ground. And continue to play with that. And maybe you lift your foot a little bit higher. You can use the right hand for support. Always become aware of your body, your position. Noticing if you are shift your hips too far back and shift your torso too far forward. Think about lean back towards your spine and you shift your hips gentle forward, tucking that tailbone under. That is the way sometimes I feel my sense of balance there. So the pelvis stay neutral, your body stay long and steady, grounded. And you can begin to play with your arms by your sides, up to the ceiling, palms together, maybe palms in front of your heart. Let's hold for 1, for 2, and 3. Slowly lower your hands back to your heart center. And let's take a break. Release your feet. You can do some movements side to side, shaking your arms. This way we come back to that sense of plainness, of ease. Some yoga pose challenge not just the body but the mind too. We can feel a little bit unease in certain pose. And then when you're ready, we return back. Find that mountain pose, long spine, shoulders relaxed. And bring your hands over your hips. Lift your left foot away from the ground. Externally rotate your left thigh and hip. And we can draw those toes towards your right foot, towards your calf. Or maybe all the way up towards your inner thigh. And let's find a sense of steadiness here. This is a very fun posture to play with because gravity wanna always bring us back down to the floor. But with your sense of steadiness, stability, we lift ourselves up, knowing that we can do it. We trust in the process, we trust in ourselves and know that we can do anything. So let's hold here and maybe begin to play with the arms by your side, so up to the ceiling or in front of your heart. Let's hold for 1, 2, and 3. Well done. So let's release the feet down. Bend one leg at a time to release tension in your legs. Bring your feet wide apart, like mat wide distance, and then begin to sway your arms. Swing the arms behind you, tapping the low back and side body, intercostal muscles. Few more times. Now we come back to center, maybe bring your feet a little bit more towards hip width distance and then lengthen your arms up. Exhale, bend your knees and swing your arms back. So when you lift, you breathe in. When you breathe out, you bend your knees. Twice more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Mountain pose at the top of the mat. So well done, everyone, if you practice until here. So from here, we are coming to lie down on our backs. We are doing a few stretchings, lie down on our backs. So make your way slowly. If you're at the top of the mat, try to move into a flow. So inhale, sweep the arms. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, step back, plank position. Exhale, cobra pose. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhale, you can come in child's pose before we transition to our backs. Now we come to a lying down position. Lie on your back. And make sure you feel comfortable. Adjust the position of your shoulders, your back, your hips. And walk your heels towards you. So maybe you touch your heels with your fingertips. Now we tuck the pelvis under, press gently into our shoulders, and lift the hips as high as we can. So here, doesn't matter how far you lift your hips, Just make sure you press gently into the heels and shoulder to lift. Breathe here. And then lower everything down. Inhale to lift. Exhale, lower. Now simultaneously lift your hips and sweep your arms back as far as you can and hold for 1, for 2, and 3. Lower your back, your spine down. Release your arms by your sides. Now we are crossing the right ankle on top of the left leg. Lift your left foot away from the ground, bring your legs towards you, and you can use your arms to bring those legs towards you. And you feel that deep stretching through the low back, hips, and through the hamstrings. Let's hold here for one more breath. Bring your left foot back to the floor. Cross your right leg on top of the left. Open your arms like a T shape. Shift your hips to the right and find a reclined spinal twist with your bind legs. So find a deep stretch for your legs, your core area, your back, your spine, and also you feel into the inner and outer hips. Feel free to turn your head to look over your right shoulder and continue letting go here for one more breath. Make your way back to center. Release your legs. Shift your hips back to stay grounding to the floor, and then you cross your left ankle on top of your right leg. Now we lift the right foot away from the ground. Thread the hands behind of your right leg. Stay here. Hold for a few moments. Maybe roll yourself gently side to side. Now we bring both arms to the floor. Right foot to the floor. Cross your left leg on top of the right. Maybe interlace the legs. Shift your hips to the left and swing your knees over to the right. If this feels too challenging through your shoulders, bend your elbows. So we bend the elbows like a cactus shape. And we feel that deep release into the costal muscles, low back, hips, inner thighs. Great yoga posture to release the hips and back. One more breath here. And then we return back to center. Well done. When you come back to center, hug your knees into the chest. Give yourself a hug and massage yourself here. Massage your back, your low back, and the back of the head. Let's take a few moments here. Open your arms like a T shape. And then swing your knees over to the left. Maybe turn your head over your right side. Make your way back to center. Swing your knees over to the right. Looking over your left shoulder. One more time each side. Bring those knees close to your left arm, but keep your head on the mat. Back to center. Swing your knees over to the right. Really a deep stretch massage for your back. Make your way back to center. Bring your hands over your knees and give yourself some movements here, circular motion around your low back. From here, you begin to transition to find Shavasana. Shavasana is our last session from our yoga practice. Come into a lying down position. Make yourself very comfortable. So we can spend like 5 minutes or 10 minutes, whatever you wish, into Shavasana to allow your body relax after the practice. It's a very important part of the yoga practice, is to allow your body to completely relax. So you go to a very comfortable state of relaxation, or also a very good moment to nourish your body with an energy of softening, grounding, and deep calm and peace. So I hope you enjoy this gentle, this little flow because it wasn't too long. And I hope to see you soon. Take care. Namaste.